All right, so now I want to do a video on Jeff. If he wasn't working, what would that do for his income? I think it's a big deal, actually, because remember, Jeff had 37. He had Social Security of $22,000, retirement income of $13,000, and he had wages of $37,000. So his total income was $72,000. Again, we're assuming Jeff is married, filing jointly. Oh, man, he's a crazy man. Love you, buddy. Nope. Because he had that much money, that means 85% of his Social Security is taxable. All right, so his AGI is $68,000 because you take 85% of that, add to his wages of $37,000, add to his retirement income of $13,000. His AGI is $68,000. Take out the standard deduction. I'm just using $24,000 or something like that. I forgot. And then we're saying $44,000 is his taxable income. He has $7,832 of taxes. That's FICA and the feds, and I don't think there's any for the states. We're just saying no for the state. So we take $72,000, subtract his $7,800, and his total income, his net income, is $64,311. All right, so let's take it now. If he doesn't work, well, let's take a look at what this looks like. I can almost assure you it's going to be tax-free, but let's just dive into this. So we're going to do provisional income is $11,000, $13,000. So that's $24,000. All right, so that's his provisional income, $24,000. We know that anything up to $32,000 is tax-free. So there is no provisional income tax. So none of his Social Security is taxed at all, none. The only thing that's going to be subject to tax is $13,000 of the retirement income, but $13,000, and we're going to say a 24 standard deduction is actually a little bit more than that, but just for simplicity, he has $11,000 of negative income. I mean, it's literally that simple. So in this case, $35,000 is his net. $35,000 is his net. So $35,000 is his net, and that is how much less than $64,000? 64 minus 35, $29,000. So by him working $37,000, getting $37,000, he's grossing $37,000, but he's actually only netting in terms of how much he actually gets from that $37,000 of earnings. His labor only gives him $29,000 more. So he's losing $8,000. Well, obviously, so he's losing $8,000 from that labor. Thus, if we take $8,000, divide that by 37, it's a 21.6% tax bracket. So where am I going with that? Well, where am I going with this? So he's making $29,000. I'm going to assume he's working $37,000. I'm going to assume that's a full-time job. He doesn't say it's part-time or full-time. So we're going to say he's netting $29,000 for $2,000, and we want to come back to this. All right, so for $2,080 hours, because 2,080 hours is a 40-hour work week for a whole year. So we take $29,000, divide that by 2080. He's making $13.94 an hour after taxes and FICA. That doesn't include commute. That doesn't include lunches costs. It doesn't include his gas. It doesn't include the car maintenance. I don't know what else he doesn't say what else he's got going on. Isn't that interesting? All right, so he's spending all that time and is making $13.94 an hour. Will that increase his Social Security? Maybe a little bit. Hard to say. I frankly doubt it, but maybe. So we know he had $11,000 of negative income, minus $11,000 of negative income. So what if we increase that retirement income by $11,000? Let's just see how that shakes out from a tax perspective. So we're going to increase that retirement income, and I got no idea what he's got his retirement accounts. I had no idea. I don't know anything about old Jeff. But we're going to assume if he's taking $13,000 out of his retirement accounts, he's probably got a pretty good money in there. I don't know. So Social Security is 22, and we're going to increase his retirement accounts by 13 to 24. All right. So SSRI. All right. That's going to be 46,000, 11,000, 24,000. That's going to be 35,000 minus 32 because the first 32,000 tax free. That's 3,000 times 0.5. That's going to be 15. That's going to be right there 1,500 plus 24,000, which is his retirement income. So he'll have taxable. He'll have AGI of 20,000, 25,500 is the AGI. I can't remember if we use 24 or 25,000 bucks. We're just going to use 24,000 standard deduction, which is not it, but we're just going to use that. $1,500, 10% tax. He's going to pay $150 in tax. So to increase his retirement income from 13,000 to 24,000, more than doubling it, it's going to cost him $150 in taxes. So 150 divided by, it was 11,000, right? Or was it 13,000? No, what was it? It was 13,000? Hold on a second. It's 13,000. So we're going to increase it by 11,000 bucks. So $150 divided by 11,000. That's a 1.3% tax rate by almost doubling his distributions on retirement income. Huh. Well, if we tripled the distributions on retirement income and had him, now look, I don't know what I had no idea. I mean, I can hear people say, but he needs the income. A, I don't know that to be true. B, well, if he has it in an IRA or something, why not take it out? You know what I'm saying? And spend it. I mean, I don't know anything about old Jeff, but I'm just saying if he's got the income and he's working so he can keep deferring his IRAs, that might be a significant mistake. So what does he have? How much do you have retirement income again? 13,000. Let's triple that to 39,000. We're going to triple that to 39,000 bucks. So we just established that by almost doubling his retirement income, it went to 150 bucks, which is 1.3% taxable, the tax rate. That's not too shabby, man. All right, let's do this. So now we got 11,000. 39,000. It's 50,000 is his provisional income. We go by, I know what's going on here. So we just 44,000. That's 6,000 at 50% times 85%, and we already know the others between 44 and 32 is 12,000 times that by 50%. So we know that this, I think 6,000 times 0.85 is 5,100. So it's going to be 5,100 plus 6,000. So of his $22,000 Social Security, 11,100 would be taxable. Add to that the 39,000 retirement income. 39,000 plus 11,100 is $50,100 is his AGI. Subtract 24,000 from standard deduction. That's going to be what, 26,000, something like that. Yeah, 26,100. The first was it 19,000? I always forget. Yeah, first 19,000, 10%, and the rest 7,100 at 12%. Okay, so that's 100. What's it? 19,000 times 10%. Yeah, 19,000 times 10%. Yep, 1,900 bucks, and 7,100 times 0.12 is 8,552 equals plus 1,900 bucks, 2,752 in taxes. So here he's 2,752 in total taxes when he's netting 61,000 bucks. Huh. 61,000 bucks $27,502 in taxes. Woo. $27,502 in taxes. It cost him to take out $39,000 of IRA income. $27,502. It cost him, divided by 39,000, 7%. What was that? $61,000 minus 27,502. In this case, he's netting 58, roughly $58,000. That's interesting to me. So here if he takes out his IRA, he's paying a 7% effective tax rate, and that's because of the tax torpedo with Social Security. But it's not that big of a deal. I mean, 7% is pretty good. He's reducing future tax liabilities. He might need that much money to live on, I don't know, but he's only, I mean, look at this. If he were to do that, the difference between and that's a $6,000 deficiency relative to him working making $37,000 a year. So that's $6,000 divided by 2,080. In this case, is a $3 an hour wage. Because he's, again, a full-time employment is 2,080 hours in a year. And that doesn't include commuting or anything like that. Anyway, that's interesting to me because that tells me, is it worth working? I don't know the situation here. But, if he's got $13,000 in an IRA, that's his retirement income. I don't know what that would be. I have no idea. But let's just say $13,000 is his RMD. How do we do this? We do it by divide by 0.03. So there's 361,000 divided by 27.4. Yeah, so he'd have like 361,000 if he's over 70 and this is required distribution. He'd have about 361,000 in his IRA. Man, anyway, that's interesting to me. A lot to go on there. Is it worth working in retirement? From a tax perspective, no. Now, from an income perspective, I don't know. But you raise your income by taking distributions from your IRA. You save yourself some time where you can do other things. Maybe you want to write that novel or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you want to go coach the Little League. I don't know. But you do something else as opposed to some crappy old job, assuming it's a crappy old job. Now, they would still have FICA. I get that. But, if you're writing a novel, there's no FICA. If you coach the Little League, actually, I don't know. Do they take out FICA if you're coaching Little League? I don't know how that works. But you're short $6,000, which doesn't seem extreme to me, and you save yourself 2,080 hours a year of work, never mind the commute, and you're paying your taxes significantly at a lower rate than what you were before. That's interesting to me for sure. What was I also going to say? And then when you factor in that extra 2,080 hours to work to net you $6,000 more is $3 an hour. Is your time worth more than that? I think so. Anyway, I don't know what else to say about that. It's just interesting to me. I'm trying to think. Seemed like there's something else I want to say in the favor of him not working on this. I can't remember, man. Hold on, let me think about this. 22,000 Social Security, retirement income $39,000. So we're taking retirement income, 7% is his tax rate. Maybe we could take the retirement income solely and not pay Social Security at this stage. You see what I'm saying? Not take Social Security. Can you redo that? I don't know. It's interesting, right? All right. So is it worth working in retirement? From a tax perspective, no. Anyway, we'll see you guys. I'd love to hear your comments on that. I find this interesting. Thanks now.